This is for Tristan. In this matrix world, internet, let's put it that way, internet, there is many layers that is happening that you do not see. You see the videos, you see the commentators, you see the thumbs up, and you get to hear one side of a story or another. You get to leave comments. That is just one side of what happens at YouTube. You have the main programmers. They're the ones who actually wrote the program. You have YouTube security. And in my weirdness, my actions, I guess you could say, is trying to speed up YouTube security. The best way to explain this here is I hope that Twitter still has this problem because it's been a few years since I've been on it, and they could not believe I broke through their security like this. But hey, their security is very easy to break through if you know what you're doing. Okay, here's what you do. It's a simple experiment. I want you to take Twitter and open it up in a phone app. Okay. There you get to see the contents of just one side of the issue. Now, in the second one, I want you to use a web browser to open it up. Not any just web browser, though. Let's try to get something like Smart Search in there or somebody in there that really allows you to see the stuff without the pop-ups and without some of the extra encoding that happens. I think there's an IP changer in there and stuff. And if you don't know what an IP changer is, if you have ever downloaded an illegal video, people want you to have these IP changers a lot of times. And so instead of you saying that you are in the USA, now suddenly you're in Russia. Or suddenly you're in Australia. Or wherever. That's what an IP changer does. I know they go by a different name too, but I'm giving you what they do. You see, a few years back on Twitter, I knew I was getting catfished. I hated it. I hated that I was being catfished. But what I really hated in particular was I had discovered the true identity of somebody who started some shit with me during the Me Too movement. Okay? I was a piece of shit either way because I didn't stand for their beliefs. They told me what a piece of shit I was and everything else. Now, here's the funny part. Later on, I caught up with them. They tried to become friends with me. I mean, hey, I can be a lovable guy. I can be the biggest fucking asshole underneath the sun, too. I've got many layers to me. And those who know that I love them, as I will put it, they know it, too. It's not the same kind of love as me. Oh, my God, I'm going to throw this girl down and have sex with her. No. No, 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 no. These are my actual internet friends, people who I actually communicate with, okay? Well, when you're catfished, a lot of times there are groups that you can go into and take a look at that. When I was on Twitter, I was able to break into some of the security stuff. And I could literally see people flipping around identities, okay? They thought they were smart, but they weren't. To show you how dumbass one of my little creepy followers was, She had another profile set on up, but she was stupid enough to use a similar picture. It's still her, just her in glasses. That was all. Same fucking picture. And boy, I made it sound like, boy, I was a heart. This girl done stole my heart and everything else because she was playing a trick on me. Oh yeah, well I'll play. No, I don't want to play. The simple things. Well, I finally got her attention. We used to play a game called Meme Wars, and whoever outbeats the other one with the best insult wins, or so forth. Well, this girl had been screwing with me for a while. And I already had all my information that I'd gathered up through the internet. And basically, in person, I threw my cards down at her. I was sitting there watching security going, oh my God, can we pop up a real picture? Can we pop a real picture? She says, don't you dare. Because she knew that she had been busted. You see, I've got ways that I can track people down. Okay? I have ways of tracking down catfish. There's a reason why, basically. I have had no interest in getting married again in the last 7 years. Okay? I'd been catfished once before. They didn't realize that I was going to get revenge even on that there, and I was going to find my way around it. I want to find some good people. I don't like to find the trash that's there on the internet who's only in it for themselves. The way I see it is, this is a community. Why beef just for yourself? Beef for everybody. And that's how you make friends and stuff. You help them. You advertise their work. So forth. You see, I did something stupid. And I didn't realize it. So it is partially my fault. The reason why the stalker has came on out. But this is not the first time they've done it. And I've been watching kind of carefully in the background. Okay? My ex-wife and her new boyfriend or whatever, they'll send me out little bitty friend requests, things like this here. Now, most of the time, they're such assholes, they'll just throw their face on it saying, ha ha ha, motherfucker, I'm still not, where you want me to be, or whatever. The problem is, though, both of them actually belong in prison. They are really wanted in this state. And this is not the first channel they've ruined. This is not the first Facebook account they've ruined, nor Twitter or whatever, okay? Whenever I couldn't figure out why in the world this video was taken down, I thought, my God, why would a fan take down something that basically, the music in it kind of sucked. Even I'll admit to that. But now, if you had to set headphones on, hey man, you had a rock and roll concert going on there. You listen to it through a TV or through a cell phone especially, boy, it sounds horrible. But you put it inside a web browser with a set of headphones, hey man, it's rock and roll. If you get my meaning. So now, yeah, you could say, oh, okay, well, maybe the Bandmade fans played something on me. And I get it if they did. But what I really noticed about the hate mail was one simple incident. You see, I seen Bandmade instead of Texas. You guys are hearing my voice now, and I'm going to play you a little clip of the Bandmade deal.
USA! Say! USA! Say! USA! Say! USA! Say! USA! Say! USA! Say! It's funny. Okay.
Did you hear that extra voice?
USA! Say!
USA! Say it!
USA!
Does it sound familiar? You're talking to the same guy. Now, I didn't really think much about it at first. I just thought, oh, wow, man, look at this here. a start point, you know. I got Miku to laugh. She's one of my favorite artists. The person that was laughing was actually more the person that I know, but I almost had her breaking character. You know, this video's been up for a while. It's been up there for about, I don't know, a year or two. I've known about it. I knew who it was. I was like, man, do I really want to come out? No, I really shouldn't. Then I thought, no, I'm going to come on out. Thought, no, really shouldn't, because I got basically trolls following me. And I thought, what the hell? I promised this to Miko Kabato. Actually, I promised it to the woman behind Miko Kabato, if this makes any sense to you, okay? Miko Kabato is a character. There's a real person behind her. And that's what I want people to understand. There's a real person there. What I did was for her. It was for nobody else. And the way I see it is, it's a simple fit of jealousy. So you could throw down there, maybe it's a possible rival of bandmates, you know, with the baby metal audience. But there's a few catches to what happened. Okay. People saw the two big videos that went down. But as I said, there's also an underground scene. There were two videos that had been up there for, oh my God, 3 or 4 years. And what I was doing was I was putting these videos on up as gifts to various girls and bandmates. That's the only videos they got to, by the way, which is so awful strange. It was just the bandmate stuff. They couldn't seem to get the J-Men, Six Machine Guns, Dazzle Vision, Scarlet Riot, Devil Skin, even the Metallica, man, that was kind of weird. And how in the fuck did they miss Aldeas? Aldeas is one of the biggest rock bands, or female rock bands anyways, over in Japan. They're right up there with Shoya. And for people who don't know who any of these fucking bands are, have you ever heard of X Japan? If you've heard of X Japan, if you've ever heard of Loudness, yes, these women are all in the same group. The difference is we don't discuss this much in the United States. But in Japan, Japan is like the second biggest music industry in the world. That's what they are. They own the J-pop, not the K-pop, the J-pop. But a lot of your K-pop artists will go through Japanese copyrights so they can get their music here. BTS, for example, did it. Blackpink did it. And hey, I'll be honest with you, some of that Blackpink stuff, I do like it, and I'm not even a fan of that kind of music. Dreamcatcher, that's one of the ones I did like till they went too K-poppy on me. Yeah, they've got the same thing. So you do have your stance. And they are known to do some pretty incredible things, but I don't think this was a stand. Because it was almost like a jealous rage that was thrown at me. I mean, take a look at the comment here. Now let's take a look at the copyright infringement claim. In the United States, Bandmate has approximately, this is approximate now, mind you. According to concert attendance, I'd say they have maybe 4,000, 5,000 fans. That's it. You see 1 million different views up there, but there's only 4,000 or 5,000 of us. Even though the show I attended in Dallas sold on out, it still took 5 days, and I got tickets. I was broke when I got the tickets, so my tickets were basically paid for by another bandmate fan. Okay? I did pay him back. It was a very slow process. I couldn't get him all paid back. He understood it. He knew I wanted to go see them more than any other band at that time. And he made sure I wouldn't see them.